Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Oyana, and in today's video I have two hot new products from NYX Cosmetics to share with you guys. If you guys haven't heard, they recently came out with two new highlighting products, which are the NYX just came out with two new highlighting products. They have a new liquid highlighter and they also have their new duo chromatic illuminating powders. I picked up one of each. There's about 5 shades, I think, of the highlighting powders, and then there's like 12 or more shades of the liquid highlight. Don't quote me on that, I could be wrong, but I have two different highlighting products to share with you guys, brand new from NYX, just in time for the holiday season. These are going to be awesome to give to family, friends, and even yourself for this holiday season. So if you guys want to see what these highlights are all about and also see a demo of both of these brand new highlights from NYX Cosmetics, just stay tuned. The first highlight that I'm going to share with you is the NYX Professional Makeup Duo Chromatic Illuminating Powder. I got mine in the shade number 03 Crushed Blossom. And let me just get you a close-up on the packaging there. And then here's a close-up of the shade that I got. It's very pretty. It's a very pretty pink shade. Unfortunately, when I went to my local Ulta, they were already sold out of a lot of the really, you know, popular kind of like champagne-y type shades. So I had to go with this pink one. There was only a blue and a lavender left, which were absolutely gorgeous, don't get me wrong. They're just not really something that I would particularly wear, so I decided to go with the pink one, and it's very, very pretty. I will be doing a demo of this on my cheek for you guys so that you guys can see what kind of power we are packing in this highlight here. And then the second highlighter that I'm going to be sharing with you guys is their NYX a Wavy Glow liquid highlighter, and it just looks like this. And again, this is a liquid highlight. This color is gorgeous. They had so many different shades available. They even had some shades available that were women of color friendly, so don't be shy. You can definitely find your shade. So yeah, I'm going to be doing a demo of both of these on camera for you guys. I'm going to do one side the powder highlight and then the other side with the liquid highlight, just so that you guys can see the difference and see what kind of, you know, look you can achieve with these highlights. So before I get into the demo of the highlights, I am going to do a swatch on my hand for you guys. So first I am going to do a swatch of the powder highlight, which is really pretty. It's not powdery. Okay, it's a little powdery, but not super, super powdery. So there it is. There's the swatch right there. It's very, very pretty. One thing I will say is that I don't feel like it's as shiny and as highlighty as the highlights that came in their Strobe of Genius palette. I don't feel like they're as shiny and as highlighty as those. Now, don't get me wrong, some of the other colors, like the blue one that they have, was very, very shiny, and it's like the formula of the highlights that come in the Strobe of Genius palette. If you want to see a video that I made on those highlights, I will leave it linked off down below. I do have swatches in the whole 9 yards of that particular palette. Also, one more thing I wanted to add, the lavender one that they have available is not as shiny as well, but it's very, very pretty. So yeah. And just to compare the formula, I just want to compare the formula for you guys really quickly from the Strobe of Genius palette. Mine is very, very beaten up because it is like my favorite highlighting palette. It works so well. But I'm going to swatch another pink shade from this palette real quick next to it, just so that you can see the shade difference and a little bit of what I'm talking about as far as the shininess. So there is the pink shade from the Strobe of Genius palette, and then there is their new highlighting formula. So as you can see, like I said, The one in the Strobe of Genius palette is just a lot more shiny, has a little bit more of that sheen to it that a lot of people are looking for. So just a quick comparison swatch for you guys so that you can see a little bit of a difference in the formula. So now on to the demo. I am going to be using my Jessup tapered highlighter brush. I love this brush for applying my highlight. So yeah, we're just gonna first start by applying the powder highlight, and I'm gonna apply it on the right side of my face, my right cheek, oh wow, it's very pretty. It's definitely a very healthy glow. And even though it's not as buttery and soft to the touch as the Strobe of Genius particular highlights are, this is packing a lot of punch, my dear. Do you see that? Oh man, that's gorgeous. Oh my god, I love that. All right, and then next we're going to apply the NYX A Wavy Glow liquid highlighter, and I got mine in the shade 09 Moonbeam. This is so gorgeous, and I will do a swatch of this on the back of my hand as well, and I will do it right next to the powder highlights just so that you can see the difference. So right here we have a swatch of the liquid highlighter that NYX just came out with, and it's so gorgeous. So now I'm going to apply this to the left side of my cheek, and to blend this out I am going to be using the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion sponge. Mine is already nice and damp and clean and ready to roll. I'm just going to quickly show you guys the wand. It's like a flat wand kind of deal, as you can tell. It's really neat, and I guess I'll just do just a couple dots of it. I don't know how pigmented this is, so I don't want to go too crazy with it straight away. And for this one I am going to look into a mirror just because it requires a little bit more blending, and I'm going to use the pointy side of my Miracle Complexion sponge, excuse me, and see what we get. This is definitely a bit more of a more natural highlight, as you can see. I feel like this is definitely a little bit more boom in your face, but let me try applying a little bit more and let's see what happens. So I just applied a little bit more. So again, I'm just going to blend this in. I don't like the way the sponge is making it blend. Try blending a little bit more. I do like it, but I'm not sure why mine is looking like a straight up line. So let me apply a little bit more to my finger and try blending it out that way. Okay, it definitely blended out a lot better with just using my finger. But as far as sheen and overall, you know, highlightiness, I would have to say that the powder is definitely a lot more shiny, which is on this side here, and then this is the liquid highlighter on this side. I think this is a lot more subtle, but it's a very beautiful, natural looking kind of you know, lit within kind of glow. It's very, very pretty. Alrighty guys, so that is it for this video. I really, really hope that you guys enjoyed it. I'm so sorry that I have been away for such a long time. I've kind of had a few personal things that I have been going through and dealing with. Nothing too serious, but yeah, I just wanted to apologize for that. Please leave any requests down below. I know that a lot of you guys have been requesting like eyeshadow tutorials and stuff like this, stuff like that. So I definitely will be getting out some tutorials for you guys very, very soon. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Overall, I would have to say I definitely recommend both of these highlighters to you guys. If you know somebody who is obsessed with highlights or wants to get into highlights, I definitely think that these are going to be a great way to treat somebody this holiday season. If you guys enjoyed this video, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.